Hello children, welcome to this session, and in this session we are going to learn class 7 literature reader unit number 4, The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom by William Elliot Griffiths. And in this video we are going to learn the part 1 of the story. Basically it is a Japanese tale. The author, William Elliot Griffiths, was an American Orientalist, lecturer, and prolific author. He was born in Philadelphia on 17 September 1843. He was the son of a sea captain and later a coal trader. He died on 5th February 1928. The famous books written by Griffiths are The Mukado's Empire, Brave Little Holland and What She Taught Us, Japanese Fairy World, Dutch Fairy Tales for Young Folks, Welsh Fairy Tales, Verbeek of Japan, The Unmannerly Tiger and Other Korean Tales. So these are the famous work of Griffiths. The learning objectives. What we are going to learn at the end of this video. To understand the concept of magical realism. The story, it contains a hint of magical realism. If you remember, in class 6, you have learned one Japanese folk tale, that is the Taro's Reward. And in that story also, we have learned the magical element, which is the magical waterfall, which was giving the sake. To appreciate and enjoy the fiction. To know the value of being helpful. We know that today, the need of society is to be helpful towards each other, and this value, that what are the benefits, what are the consequences of becoming helpful, that we are going to learn in the lesson. Critically analyze the importance of being honest and caring. To inculcate the value of dedication. This is the most important factor for getting success. If we want to get success in any of our work, we need to do it with full dedication and hard work. So the part 1 of the story, it is about an honest and hard-working old couple and their pet dog. It tells us about the kind and generous people and the bad people. As we know that the society, it is filled with different kinds of people, and generally, broadly we divide them into two categories, that good people and bad people. Now good and bad, that is not a category, but it depends on the actions which we do, the behavior which we behave with the people. The story also differentiates between the consequences of the actions of the kind and the greedy people. So in the story, we are going to learn about the result of our actions. Means what are the fruits of our actions. If the kind people are doing the good actions for the welfare of the society, in return what they get, and the greedy people, what they do, and in the result of that what they get, that we all are going to learn in this stories part 1. The old couple. You can see in the picture. The old couple was very patient and kind. The old couple, which is very patient and kind. So this old couple, they didn't have any child. They have a pet dog named Muku. And as they didn't have any child, so they love the dog as their own child. The lady and the old man, they both used to take care of the dog as if the parents take care of their child. And this is one of the example where we can find that the old lady, she loves the dog so much. The old dame made a cushion of blue crepe and the dog would sit on it as snug as any cat. So snug, that is comfortable. Dame means an elderly woman, that is a Japanese word. And the lady, she has made a cushion for the dog on which the dog used to sit while eating. That shows how the couple loved the dog. The dog was fed tidbits of fish, all the boiled rice it wanted. So not only the lady that she has prepared the cushion for the dog, but they also used to give him whatever it requires. Tidbits means small pieces of tasty food. And Muku was kept like a child. So as the parents, they take care of their child. Whatever the child needs, they want to provide it to their children. In the same manner, the old man and his wife, they both were providing the things which are required to the dog. So he was kept like a child only. In return, the dog was very faithful to them. And as the dog was loved a lot by the couple, so the dog was also started loving them and he remained very faithful to them. So here a phrase has come, a being with soul means like a human child, showing the emotion. So the dog also shows the emotion towards the old couple and he was very loyal and faithful towards them. The old man, by profession, by occupation, he was a rice farmer. He used to work from sunrise to sunset in his field. So the old man was very hard working. From morning till the evening, he used to work hard in his field. He was always accompanied by Mukku to the field, and whenever he was going to his field, Mukku used to follow him. The dog used to follow his master without harming the heron in the field. So as the old man, he was very loving and caring. In the same manner, the dog also imitated the same thing. When he was following his master, he never harmed any of the other small insects or small birds. The old fellow was patient and kind to everything. So the old man, he was kind towards everything. Not only he was kind towards his neighbors, to the pet dog, but he was kind towards the birds also. And then what he did, what we can say that he is the kind man towards the birds. He often turned up a sword on purpose to give food to the birds. So you can see the spade in his hand. He used to dug the ground and the seeds used to come out of that, which the bird used to eat as their food. Turned up means dug up and on purpose means intentionally. So the old man, he used to intentionally do these things in the manner that the bird should also get feed. The dog, as he was very faithful towards the old man, and even the dog was ready to help the couple in whatever manner it can do. So the first help of the dog, that one day as usual when he was in the field with his master, he was playing in the field and suddenly he started to scratch a place. The farmer, he ignored it at the beginning because that might be the regular work of Mukku, that he used to scratch the place and find out something in that. So the farmer initially ignored that, but the dog kept whining and running to and fro. But the dog continuously was scratching the place and he was again moving backward and forward, that is to and fro. Whining means making high pitched sound and to and fro means move constantly backwards and forwards. It means the movement of the dog, it was clearly giving the idea to the old man that the dog wanted to take him to some place. So when he was continuously doing the movements, the old man, he followed the dog, and when he followed the dog, what he found? To his surprise, when he dug the ground, he found a pile of gold there. So that was the first help of the dog, because at the place where Mukku was scratching the spot, at that time when the old man, he dug up that particular place, he found a pile of gold there. The old couple became rich, and definitely getting a gold coins, the heap of gold coin, he became rich. They bought a piece of land. So from that money, they purchased a piece of land. And here, one of the more example of the kind people we can find, that when they become rich, they didn't become arrogant or didn't become very proud people, but they were very friendly towards their neighbor. They had given them a feast to their friends. gave plentifully to their poor neighbors. Even the old couple, they helped their neighbors also. And these all the incident, it shows that how the old man and his wife were kind and generous, not only towards the human beings but toward the animals and birds also. So here the old couple is the example of the one kind of society where the people are kind and generous. Feast means treat. In this way, in the first part of the lesson, we have learned the characteristics of the old couple, which is very kind and generous. So the activity for you is interview a person in your neighborhood or family whom you find very kind and generous. So in your neighborhood also or in your family, you observe that if any member has some of the qualities of the old couple, you have to ask some questions to them, prepare a questionnaire, ask questions and get the answers of that. So you have to do this activity. Thank you.